Hey guys, we have to talk. We have to talk, guys. We genuinely have to talk. Hold on. It has been a while, okay? It has been a hot minute, okay? I have not done anything with this channel for about 2 months at this point. But hold on. Let me just adjust some things, cause all right. All right. Wait. What the heck is this stream called? Why does it? Okay, whatever. Um, anyways, hello everyone. Welcome to a Fall Guys live stream after 3 months. Shut up, me. Okay. Hold on. Let me start a custom. Let me start a custom, cause why not? Look. Okay, hold on. I haven't done this in a while. So first of all, Cypher PK, shut up, you guys. Okay, hold on. Hello, SS4 is cool. Hello, Corner of the Round Table. Hello, Dreamhawk. Hello, Noah JB. Hello, Revs. Hello, Lao101M. Hello, Whimsy FG. Hello, Void Protector. Hello, Mig Workshop. Hello, Lion Moon. Hello, Baron. Hello, Fox in Charge. Hello, Sea Human. Hello, Mercury. Hello, Arctic. Okay, there's so many people. Gosh. Why are there so many people? I genuinely, okay. Why is it, okay, hold on. Why is the game so quiet? What did I do? Darn, okay, let me change that later. Anyways, so first of all, I have to say that the thumbnail is sort of clickbait because, I mean, I'm not really thinking of quitting. It's just that I'm heavily considering what to do with this YouTube channel. I am just heavily considering, like, what the heck do I do, right? I've been thinking that a lot. Didn't school start back up for you? That's why you haven't been uploading? Yeah, I've been extremely busy with school. I haven't had time. I haven't had time for anything. That's why I've been so inactive, especially on Discord. Like, I just have not talked in my server for I don't know how long. But yeah, like the main point that I want to talk about is that I want to start making Fall Guys content again, right? Like I have worked on managing my time better and it genuinely has worked, and I do want to make like higher quality content for Fall Guys. It's just that like I don't know what to do. Like with this game, okay, it hasn't gotten new content in 9 months. If we don't count like new cosmetics and that stuff, but like, come on, who counts that? Everyone considers that there hasn't been content in this game for 9 months. Do you know how much 9 months is? Do you guys know how much 9 months is? That is genuinely how long it takes for a human being to form. 9 months, like, dude, we haven't gotten new levels in 9 months. And like I've actually been motivated to make Fall Guys content again. It's just I'm worried that I'm committing to making content on a game that could possibly shut down. Like hopefully it does not. But I mean, we can't rule it out, right? Like we don't know if they're working on something. We don't know if they're just abandoning the game. We don't know anything. We don't know anything about what's gonna happen, and it's just like I really do want to start making content again on this game. Possibly like they're very high quality content, like really creative ideas. But I don't know if it's worth committing to, right? Like, do you guys get me? Like, I just is it worth doing all this for Fall Guys as it is right now? Epic Games is selling the game. They genuinely are. It is kind of scary how long Fall Guys has gone with absolutely no new content. Yeah, like exactly. Like it's about to be a year. It is about to be a year without content. Also, can like people join? I kind of want to talk about this while I'm playing Fall Guys, but oh well. So look, the main reason I'm lost on what to do is because I also do have ideas for other type of content that I want to do. Like I've gotten into Geometry Dash as well, which right now that game is at its peak. That game is genuinely at its peak right now. It is like you have a lot of potential for content with that game. And also like not specifically Geometry Dash is an idea. I also have the idea of like variety gaming content where like you guys could suggest games and I play them and that sort of stuff. And that's also a cool idea. But I'm lost because genuinely, as like, I'm in my last year of high school, I don't have much time. So that's three main ideas that I have for content. However, I can only really focus on one and at most do some like very minimal work on another one. So I have to focus on one of those ideas. And like I am just so emotionally attached to Fall Guys that I don't want to abandon this channel. But like again, we don't know where this game is going. We don't know where it's headed. They're not updating it. There's not any signs that it's going to get updated. But I really do think I have potential to make really great content on it. But then again, like my brain just defaults to like, okay, they're not making any content. What the heck? Like even if this game doesn't get content, right? I could still push videos out. It's just that if this game doesn't get updates, that's obviously going to kill the viewership on YouTube. Like it hasn't already. Like look, a lot of people used to watch Fall Guys content. There were a lot of Fall Guys content creators. The community was way bigger back then. Right now, not so much. Not so much. The only thing that may be coming is Fall Guys port in Fortnite, but I don't know what that will do. Okay, that's just gonna be literally all of us are just gonna become Fortnite content creators, and like I guess that could save the game, but like it doesn't feel good. But I mean, it's just like we don't have any signs that that's gonna happen. Well, we do have some signs, but they haven't explicitly stated anything. If you want me to be fully honest, just focus on your studies now. You're almost at the end. Once you do, you will have way more fun and passion and be free to do what you want. Okay, like that's the thing, right? I do think that I should just focus on like my studies and stuff. But I'm thinking like after this year, I am not gonna like not go to university. I'm gonna go to university or college or whatever you want to call it. And like I do sort of want to do YouTube on the side. It's just I have to really figure out like what do I want to do on YouTube. Most Fall Guys content creators I watch is because I'm watching them for their personality. And I don't just normally go and watch Fall Guys videos anymore. Yeah, I genuinely think just hold on, are there enough people here? Yeah, there are 7. I genuinely think that we don't watch Fall Guys content because there's not really anyone making content on the game. And that's understandable because this game, like, if it's not that popular, then people are obviously going to quit or they're going to move to other games. That's why I've been thinking about possibly moving to another game, but I don't want to leave this channel. I do not want to leave it. I want to keep going with this channel. I think you should do content in another game you like. It's not that I don't like Fall Guys, and I actually like I really want to do like amazing things with this channel. It's just that obviously the lack of updates is really just not like I am motivated to do it, but that thought in the back of my mind that this game is not getting updates is just no. It's not pleasant. If the game doesn't have new content, people won't want to make new content. Fair enough, I get how attached you are to Fall Guys. Yeah, I'm genuinely so attached to this game. Like, I don't want to leave it. I'm not ever going to leave this game until it shuts down. But then again, like, do I keep making content on it? I really do want to. But I don't know if it should be like my main focus, or if I should switch to another game, but leave this behind. As much as I don't want to. Like, I am genuinely just so lost on what to do. It's been around in our lives for so long that it feels weird imagining life without it. Yeah, it just, like, gosh. And it's just, it sucks that I have to come to, like, this, right? It sucks that I have to talk about this. But come on, like, not even, like, a new level? You're telling me there's no one making, like, a singular new level in Fall Guys? Perhaps you could try doing variety content, sometimes Fall Guys, sometimes other games. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about that. Just that would, result in an entire rebrand of the channel. And considering that I have a lot of, like, inactive subscribers, because I have 8,000 subscribers, right? A lot of them are inactive, though, and especially as a Fall Guys channel, doing any other game on a Fall Guys channel, I've seen this multiple times, it straight up tanks your views. It literally, you have no room to do anything else. Like, well, you sort of do, right? Like, you do, but you're obviously not going to have as many views as you could make with Fall Guys content. I wouldn't really like seeing that imbalance of views. Like, Fall Guys content getting a lot more views than any other content, like, still, it's gonna make me default to making Fall Guys content despite how dry it is. Like, I am genuinely so lost. What do we do? So... Squad Spectacular, why not? Oh, we can't do that. Okay, volleyball, whatever, let's just do volleyball. But yeah, so I am really debating because I have this channel. I have 8,000 subscribers on it. I have such a huge advantage on it, but it's not like I really can do anything apart from it, or apart from Fall Guys, right? I have to stick to Fall Guys on this channel. Well, I don't have to, but I'm pretty sure everything else would just tank. So I would have to make a new channel. That's an entirely new... I have to make a new channel, start a new channel, while I'm, like, focusing with other stuff and all that and blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I was also thinking, like, okay, I could just make a Geometry Dash channel. It's, like, way easier to make content about that because it's a much more mainstream game. But, again, I have attachment issues. So, I'm not going to get too attached with Geometry Dash content because I already have Fall Guys, and I really do see myself doing some great things with Fall Guys. But, I mean, Geometry Dash or Fall Guys or this or that, that is what I've been thinking about for the past few days, and that's why I decided to make this stream to, like, possibly get ideas. It has not left my mind. You could try Final Beans, which is a Fall Guys fan game. Yeah, I did hear about Final Beans, Season 3 releasing. I haven't had the time to play it. It does look really cool, and I could definitely make a video about that. But I don't just want to, like, make one video and then dip. That's the thing. Like, I could definitely just make a video on it, and then just, like, take another break from YouTube, or from this channel. But, I mean, I kind of just want to dedicate time to something. Because I do really want to improve my editing. Like, for example, I've been using Lightworks, which is a pretty mid editing software. I want to switch to DaVinci Resolve to, like, make my editing better and all that. But it's just, I have to, like, pick something. there's just so many pros and cons to every choice that I have that it genuinely is just such a grueling decision to take. Crazy how Fall Guys has come to the point where remakes of it are getting more updates than the actual game. Like, seriously, no. No, that is genuinely insane. Like, how is a modded version made by just people who aren't making any money, or making, like, very little money, like, actually getting updates? Come on, like, is there no one working on this game right now? Or are they all working on Fortnite? Or, like, what's going on? I don't even know what I want to do on YouTube anymore. Like, I think about doing Fortnite content and I think about doing GD content. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just so hard to pick something. And it's just, as Fall Guys creators, we should not be in this position. But unfortunately, we are. Hello there, Gabe. Sorry I haven't responded to your DMs, dude. I haven't had the time. I'm very sorry, dude. But yeah, yay, I qualified. Okay, anyways. I played Final Bean Season 2 and the hype for the game died out within a week, so I'm not sure if it really is going to be any better. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's something that you could only make like a few videos on, and that's it. To be honest, I think people like me wouldn't procrastinate as much on videos if Fall Guys actually got updates and they didn't care about Fortnite 24/7. Yeah, it's a thing. Like, see, I know, like, I am not in the position where I'm like a small Fall Guys content creator, right? Like a newer creator. Because, okay, shut up, Zergos. But, I know that being a small Fall Guys content creator is not easy. It definitely is not easy. I think the most I've seen someone crack is like 500 views, maybe. And it's just, I get more views because I have more subscribers, you know, so more people are going to return to my content. But making a new Fall Guys channel right now, or like recently, it's just way more difficult. I've noticed that with new Fall Guys channels. Like, it is so insane how difficult it is to grow as a new Fall Guys channel. And that obviously is going to result in less content, especially if the game is not getting content itself. Just think about how good we would be doing if Fall Guys was a more popular game. Yeah, like, genuinely, like, if this was still, like, free-for-all or something, it would go crazy. But unfortunately, we're just not in free-for-all anymore. We are in Fall Guys Slime Factory update, and we have been for 7 months. Starting content on Fall Guys, like growing from 0 followers on Twitch without promoting your channel. It is like that. Like, I can't be talking because I am not a new Fall Guys channel, but I definitely see that it is way more difficult for them to grow. And that obviously is going to demotivate them because, like, when you think about YouTube, you think about possibly earning money from your videos, you know, getting some sort of, like, prize for making videos. But getting 500 subscribers with Fall Guys, let alone 1,000, like, is that even possible anymore? I think it is to a certain extent. Like, if you make good enough content, I think it is possible. But it's just so hard. Like, it's... oh my gosh. I used to think about how growing a channel on Fall Guys is so easy because all you had to do is just do customs, but now it's impossible. Yeah, it literally is. I think it might be possible to revive Fall Guys when it gets ported into Fortnite, but will there even be a Fall Guys community by that time? Like, that's the thing. We don't know anything about what's going to happen, and they're not... the developers certainly are not helping by not telling us anything because all that everyone's going to assume is the worst case scenario, that this game is probably going to shut down, never get updates ever again. I honestly love this game so much, but when everyone leaves, it's hard to keep going. Like, look, for the longest time, it's not like I've really been an integral part of the community. And this is something I want to talk about, like, in the future. But I do genuinely like want to start interacting with the community more. I just don't know if like because I'm doing that, then I should like focus on making Fall Guys content despite how things could go catastrophically wrong if I try to commit with making Fall Guys content. I swear every single week at least one or two Fall Guys YouTubers quit. I don't know if I do a variety channel or not, because I don't think getting popular as a variety YouTuber is easy. Okay, yeah, like I don't think variety content is easy either, because it really just depends on what games you do. But yeah, it's just such a complicated situation. I only play the game for crowns now, to be honest. I haven't been playing it, but that's mostly because I've been with school. Like, I think right now it would feel a little bit more refreshing to play Fall Guys. And trust me, like I really do have like ideas, like really fun ideas for Fall Guys content. It's just that the back of my mind is telling me, is this really worth it? Is it worth it? Like, I'm thinking, is it possible to save a game just with content? That sounds really optimistic. I know that it's probably not impossible, but it's just so ambitious and optimistic that, like, it's probably, like, it might not even be possible, but, I mean, it's something that I could try, but should I? Should I? And then there's the other question, if I try do Geometry Dash or, like, whatever else, should I leave this channel for that? It's just all should I. Whatever I want to do, it's all should I. I don't really keep up with the Fall Guys community anymore like I used to, but I still at least care a little bit about the game and I wanted to do good, and it's sad to see the state that it's in currently. Yeah, like we would all okay, I'm speaking for everyone when we say we all hate the state of the game right now, and seriously, something needs to be addressed about this. However, like, nothing's gonna be addressed, let's be honest. Like, is this gonna get addressed? Does Tim Sweeney care about us Fall Guys fans? No, he cares about the little children who play Steal the Brain Rot 24/7. Like, that is who they care about over at Epic Games. And, like, not necessarily just that, right? Because obviously Fortnite is their favorite child, but it just, like, it sucks. It really does suck. Tim Sweeney don't give a frick, bro. Probably, like, someone might ask, what the heck? Someone might ask him, what do you think about this current state of Fall Guys? Like, no one's asking him that, but I'm sure that if someone were to ask him that, he would respond something like, Fall Guys? What the heck are you talking about? We're supposed to have a meeting about Fortnite. Crap, I suck. I'm sorry to my duo. I'm yapping way too much. I just got them eliminated. I'm sorry, but yeah. Buy the Fall Guys rights and make Fall Guys 2. I was like, I have the time to do that. Would be cool, though. You know, I actually had a dream before that I made a game, like, similar to Fall Guys. And, you know, I would be, like, a game developer of it. But, yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I already accepted Fall Guys is never getting good updates anymore and that it will never be the same anymore. The game's days are counted. Yeah, like, is this game gonna go on for much longer? Like, I don't think it's gonna shut down this year. But it's just the future is looking so bleak that it just makes me reconsider any, like, chances of bringing this channel back. Shut up, Sirgums! And, like, I don't know, because is it worth it? That's a question that's in the back of my head every single time. And then, there's so much potential to this channel. They're like, all the decisions that I could take, there's a pro or like multiple advantages and disadvantages to each of them. I'll be for real, Rocket League isn't much better. Yeah, I mean, look, um, Fortnite, that's what Epic Games cares about. Okay, that's really all they care about. Rocket League, they don't really care about. And Fall Guys, they don't really give a crap about. Like, oh my gosh. If Fall Guys gets a new update, it's gonna be the most underwhelming content ever, like new decorations and creative. And I honestly wanna rant a little bit about, like, why doesn't Fall Guys just take advantage of people making content with creative? Like, there's really talented people, okay? There's really talented people who make really great creative levels, and they could genuinely be featured in some sort of new show, but they just don't take advantage of it. All they do is put their own levels, despite them not making any new levels for multiple months. That's the thing, like, why are you not going to try and take advantage of other levels being created if you're not going to make any new levels yourself? It's the same thing we have currently, except Jinxie revived it and made it avoid the autopilot. Yeah, there was that whole Jinxie thing with Rocket League, right? He kind of like brought it back from the dead. Oh, those Rocket League players are lucky, man. Didn't Epic Games lay off 1,000 employees? Not even Fortnite is looking good? No, but like, they're obviously going to put all the resources into Fortnite. Like, if they were to just pick one game, no one is going to bat an eye at Rocket League or Fall Guys. No one's even going to remember Fall Guys. They might remember Rocket League, but obviously everything's going to go into Fortnite. To be honest, Fall Guys deciding to completely remove seasons in 2023 was the worst decision ever. Oh, gosh, my voice, dude. Oh, gosh. It completely killed the game for more updates when the updates were just obstacles and now there are no updates. Like, I don't think them removing seasons was inherently a bad thing. It's just how they've managed the game after that. Like, you could definitely have this game well in the light by bringing new shows and new events and new stuff to the table, but if you just don't do anything, then you're not bringing any new players, you're not maximizing profits for your game, you're doing nothing. All that not updating the game does for Fall Guys is literally just have a bunch of repercussions and no benefits. Like, I don't get it. Like, are they trying to save this game or not? Or like, are they trying to possibly consider this game could like make more revenue, and help them in a way? But how is that going to happen if they don't update it? Can't wait for the next Fame Pass update. The Slime Rising mode was leaked in like summer of 23. No, there were like winter themes and a bunch of like unreleased features and creative that were in the original trailer for it, but they just never came out. I don't know what that's about. Like, did they remake creative from scratch? That's the thing. I mean, they kind of did that this month with Tuakonk, but it's still the bare minimum. Yeah, like, that is a step in the right direction. They at least did something, right? Like, the Mediatonic janitor, props to them, applauses, because they actually did something, you know? We got an event for once, we got a new show for once, actually unheard of, but, like, again, it's just the events are boring because it's kind of just play the game. That's all the events are. They don't do anything interesting, it's just play the game. And, like, does anyone want to play Fall Guys in 2026? No, not really. We don't even know what the next Fame Pass will look like. Dude. And, like, how many people are gonna buy it? Like, 200 at most? We still don't have the underwater Lost City background, by the way. Gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, like, why do they just leave all this stuff under wraps? If I'm being honest, I don't play Fall Guys for fun anymore. I just haven't played in a while, so I guess it could be a little refreshing, but... Okay, let me start something. But, I just wish they were doing something more with the game, Like, again, see myself, I really see potential in this channel with Fall Guys. Like, I want to take my content to like the absolute limit that it could with this game. But I'm just straight up thinking, like, is it worth it? Or should I just switch to something else? And then when I think about switching to something else, I'm just thinking, okay, should I really leave this entire thing that I've been building for 5 years just to switch to this? And have to make a new channel? So that's when I'm just lost and why I decided to make the stream. But it's kind of just turned into a rant. It's not really what I intended on talking about. It's just turned into a rant about how dead this game is. As much as it's not dead, because it's, like, very much alive. In the sense that it is up and running, like, the servers are running and not shut down. But, yeah. I expect a shutdown announcement in early November. I just genuinely don't want to see the possibility of this game being shut down. That is something that breaks my heart, okay? I have such a sweet spot for this game, and I don't want to see it shut down. Like, I think like, if this game ever gets announced to shut down, I could be in tears. I genuinely could be in tears. Alright. Crazy how we were having this stream, and 2 days ago, Centric posted a community post saying this year will be the best year for Fall Guys content. Look, I think that it's not impossible, because, like, every Fall Guys content creator could, like, make some sort of system where everyone, like, helps each other and all that, but it's, like, obviously everyone's gonna question, like, is that really worth it? Because look at the game right now. No one's really too motivated to do that because this game is just in such a state. I doubt this game will shut down soon, honestly. Yeah, but if it doesn't get updates, then it's just pretty much just a walking zombie. Also, why is this thing not loading? Sometimes moving on is the best option. It may hurt at first, but what you learn from all those years will help you in the future. It's just something that I have to think about really hard. Like, I've had multiple deep thoughts for the past few months, and having another one of them is pretty overwhelming, but, yeah. I guess it has to happen, unfortunately. Like, I just wish they would do something, or at least say something. Like, they could say, okay, like, I'm not gonna be as lost if they just say, okay, we're not gonna update the game anymore, it's gonna stay like this for the future, and that's what you can expect. Like, with that, okay, we can all tell what to do with this game. But they're not gonna do that because, you know, there's still people, like, buying things and stuff, so, like... Wait, Fall Guys stuff. Do you want to make content full-time in the future, or do you just want to do this as a hobby? It's not something I see myself doing full-time, but definitely, like, a hobby that I am very interested in doing. It's just that I have 3 ideas, you know, Fall Guys, Geometry Dash, and variety content, but it's like I can really only pick up to 2, and one of them I would have to do very little work in, and just, like, focus on only one, really. Because, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna have much time, and it's not like I'm gonna drop out of high school just for YouTube. So, it was like 3 months ago, Fall Guys would get full customs easy, now he barely gets 10. Probably has to do with the time I'm streaming at, but... I mean, yeah, like, I definitely used to fill up lobbies. I remember we would do, like, if some of you guys remember glitched finals, you know, you would do, like, 60-player hexagons and all that stuff. You could actually, like, get 60 people in a Fall Guys game. You were allowed to do that, okay? All that time ago, when you could. But you just straight up can't anymore for stupid reasons. Also, did I just win? How did you guys just let me win? I haven't played this game in 2 months, guys. Epic probably earns enough from this game without the need to do much at all, really. I mean, I guess. But it's just... yeah, like really, they are probably generating enough revenue from Fall Guys and like the other two games that they can just leave this game on autopilot for goodness knows how long, but it's just so stupid to have the game in this zombie-like state. And I guess it kind of helps their portfolio, right? Because Fall Guys is in their big three, but like people who aren't, who don't know about the games, they're gonna see that Fall Guys is a big part of their company, but little do they know, they don't give a crap about Fall Guys. They really don't. Okay, so I do variety, and I feel like if you want to do YouTube as a hobby, you gotta have fun with it and can't let it stress you out because what's the point of having a hobby if you don't have fun? Yeah, it's just kind of something I'm thinking about because, like, I could have fun with Fall Guys, but then I could have fun with Geometry Dash. And then I could have fun with variety content. I can have fun with anything. And I can make a variety channel, but it's obviously not going to be on this channel. So, had 2 letters love my message. But yeah, like, I'm thinking maybe I try going all out on Fall Guys for 2026. Because, look, I'm genuinely trying to improve my editing a lot. And, like, I have some really good ideas for Fall Guys content. I really want to do them. But, like, I don't know if I should. I don't know if it's worth it. And, like, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Imagine being so that an entire copycat of yours is more popular in your own game. Well, I'm pretty sure Stumble Guys isn't doing that great either. It's such a shame, but the truth is that Fall Guys and probably Rocket League 2 is kind of just there to gain more profit for Fortnite. Yeah, like all the like I don't know. Okay, there's 88 people, I think. I think that's the last statistic I heard. There's 88 people working at Mediatonic. Okay, but like genuinely, how many of them are working on Fall Guys? Because as it is right now, we don't see much happening in Fall Guys. So, what are those 88 people doing? What the heck are they doing? Are they just working on Fortnite? Or like what? Like, it has to be that, right? Two people trust. You do variety, you should try Party Animals and Fast Penguin. I have wanted to try those two games. But, yeah, it's just very hard to think of like what I should focus on. Because again, I'm very attached to this channel and I do have some great ideas for it. But then I also have those other ideas in the back of my head. They're all like equally as cool to do in my head. But obviously I have to stick to something, but it's not like I can really come up with a specific choice. You're going on a break after working very hard on Crown Jam? And yeah, what the heck was Crown Jam all about? Like, what? We had that for 2 weeks? And now it's gone? And now no one even remembers it? Like, I kind of forgot about Crown Jam, being honest. I kind of forgot it was a thing. And, like, dude, look at Frog Squad, it's good. I haven't had the time to play it, but probably is. Problem with variety content is that it's very hard to grow with it. Yeah, I see that because it truly just depends on what you do. And again, it's something like, is it worth it to do? Because obviously it could pay off, but it could also not pay off at the same time. And that could also happen with GD, although I think the risk is way less just doing specifically GD content, but it's just things you have to think about. Moving to Roblox isn't really that bad. Move on to Roblox. I mean, it's not like Roblox is something that I've really played enough to the point where I'm like, oh shoot, I definitely need to make a channel about this. Dude, Crown Jam was like a whole new game. They made it a 2-week limited time mode. Like, yeah, what the heck was that all about? How much time did they spend working on that just for it to be in Fortnite for 2 weeks? Crown Jam was great, but I also hate what it stands for. yeah, it's the GD community fed themselves for 7 years waiting for 2.2. I don't think GD will die anytime soon. Yeah, probably not. Because that's the thing, right? Like, GD isn't going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. Fall Guys, we don't know where the heck it's going. So, yeah. Uh, FGS, how long have you been playing Geometry Dash? So this is gonna sound crazy, but I have technically been playing it since 2015. Technically. But it's not like I really got into it until 2025. You know, so like I've been playing it on and off for a long time, but I've actually like gotten somewhat addicted to it ever since like 2025. And yeah, I like beaten 2 extremes. I'm gonna try doing Cataclysm. So yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. Fun fact, an official arena box fight mode made by Fortnite somehow pulled less players in Crown Jam. Like, Crown Jam got so popular, but I kind of noticed that towards the end, it had, what, like 2,000 players or something? Like, yeah, it was kind of falling off. Like, it was not gonna last a long time. And my voice is starting to crack. To be honest, I can't get into GD. It's probably because I suck at it. No, I definitely feel you because I was playing it on and off for a long time, but that was mostly because I didn't really have much skill in the game. But it's just I suddenly got a burst of skill in 2025, so then I got addicted to it. I don't know what the heck that was all about, but I don't know. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe I randomly just got good at Geometry Dash, and that's a sign that I should make a Geometry Dash channel. Then again, should I leave this channel? Should I leave it? Despite all the crazy ideas. That's the thing, like, that is, that is genuinely what I'm thinking about. Like, do I leave it? GD is one of the hardest games to get good at. The only demon I've done good at is Bad Number. I have 10% of the demons, medium demon. Nah, you got that, bro. You're beating it tomorrow, trust me. Like, a medium demon is good. Like, if you're starting out, then that's obviously good. Like, it did not take me a very short time for me to beat an extreme. It took me, like, technically 10 years. And, in short words, a year. So, yeah. Gosh, I have lost my entire voice during the stream, gosh. How have I been yapping for this long? How long has it been? It's been like, how long? I don't even know. I can't be bothered to check. I'm too busy playing fall ball for some reason. Why are we losing, by the way? What the heck is that all about, team? Maybe I should just quit Fall Guys forever. Who knows? I know creative is controversial, but if we had a lot more tools, people would go crazy with levels. I think that you can definitely do a lot of, like, fun stuff with creative. Like, doesn't this... Please shut up. Please shut up. Shut the heck up. But yeah, I think genuinely you could do some very fun stuff in creative, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with making race levels or survival levels, like Fall Guys-esque type levels, right? I think that you can make pretty fun levels. Like, I remember when I did the Fall Guys hide and seek event, all that time ago, like 2023. You know, that's something interesting that you can do with creative. Like, I think, and this is like something that I've sort of been thinking about, there could be a way to make this game feel fun with creative. Like, you can make some interesting stuff in creative. You can definitely make some interesting things. And I think with enough creativity, you could stray away from the concept of Fall Guys a little bit, but also, like, make the game fun like that. I've been thinking, because I had this project I was going to do last year. I never got around to doing it, but I have been thinking about it recently, where, like, I have people who host customs, but not just regular Fall Guys customs. It's like something like, actual interesting things like hide and seek or red light, green light, or just anything that you can do in Fall Guys, but isn't necessarily the main concept of Fall Guys. That was something I was thinking about, right? And it would take some work, but it could be a way to like help this game out, make it feel a little bit more alive, at least within the community. Like obviously it's gonna stay as such a niche thing because Fall Guys is so niche at this point, but you can definitely do something with it. Creative was caught in the mess that happened from SS2 and was affected by the 2023 layoffs. Yeah, honestly, they had just so much potential with it and then just absolutely stepped all over it. Like, let's all be for real. What did the core game have for like a year straight besides the crappy SS4 levels? The crappy SS4 levels. Would you imagine what would have happened if Creative was never released? I mean, if the game was to like just... Or actually, that is an interesting question because the reason that SS3 took so long was because they were making Creative, right? But what if they had taken that time to actually have made actual levels? Something that I'm thinking about. Yeah, like, that could have gone somewhere, but oh well. When I move to new stuff, I'll do it on new channel, because to be honest, I just want to keep my Fall Guys stuff, reference, separate from my new content. Like, look, I was thinking I could maybe work on Fall Guys and Geometry Dash at the same time. I just don't think it's that good of an idea to have two channels at the same time. And like, obviously I could do way more work on one and then not much work on the other one. But, like, does it seem like a good idea? I don't know. Oh yeah, the layoffs would have happened though. The layoffs would have happened. Geometry Dash stuff. I am not calling it that. I better not see that name ever again because I am not calling it that, and that is the worst name ever. And I know I'm Fall Guys stuff saying that the name Geometry Dash stuff sucks, but look, I made this channel when I was 10, okay? Then you also have to grind back to monetization. True, but yeah, it'll be difficult, but I think it's not like that difficult. But yeah, it's something to definitely think about. I just genuinely think that you could make good enough content, and making good enough content obviously is going to get you into the algorithm to some extent. That's why I think there is a potential for Fall Guys content, but no one is really taking it because of the actual state of the game. I could take it, but I just don't know if it is worth taking. I honestly envy you for keeping up with this channel for this long. I'm just so attached to Fall Guys. I'm just so attached, and like, I don't know if this is bad. I don't know if it's bad that I'm so attached to it, but yeah. Like, realistically, it would be worse because not only would we have no Unity content at all, there wouldn't be any way to make your own levels. Yeah, genuinely, like, I didn't think about the layoffs. Yeah, if they were to lay off all that people in 2023 and then lay off 1,000 people now, we would probably be worse off. Fall Guys stuff, if you put your mind to it, you can achieve it. It's okay crazy I'm giving this advice when I made so many new channels and gave up like the first day. Yeah, like, I definitely could dedicate myself to YouTube. Like, doing something, but it's just, yeah, I'm kind of lost on what to, like, commit to. My heart is beating fast right now because what if you actually quit? See, the thing is, I do not want to quit. It's just, I don't know if I should focus. The main thing is, I don't know if I should focus on Fall Guys content or on something else. Like, I think both options are fine, but just that there is more risk to sticking with Fall Guys content than there is to moving to something else. And I know that it's going to take some work to get back to 1,000 subscribers, get monetization again, and all of that. But I genuinely see the potential in myself to do that. It's just I don't know what to focus on. But I don't want to leave this channel. Even if I were to make another channel, if that's how if that's how it had to go, I wouldn't leave this. I would somehow find a way to do something with it, but like not just quit completely. I said how I would stop making creative levels, but I'm starting to go back with mods for not only fan games to use my work, but also so I can learn about game design in my future. Yeah, dude. You work on Final Beans, right? Dude, Final Beans is just so impressive to me. Like, how just a couple of people who aren't really making that much money, or like making any money at all from, that, how they are so committed to building that. I kind of just vanished from this community. These streams are like the only place I go to in the Fall Guys community. Says Green PFG with FG in their name. Yeah, I'm a tester. Yeah, I'm just genuinely so impressed. But like, do I have that sort of dedication in myself to stick to this game, which not in a good state? The future is looking bleak for it. All that stuff combined, it's really not looking good, and that's why I'm seriously considering stuff a lot. I respect their passion, though. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, because, dude, it's just actually insane. How about sometimes you post Fall Guys and sometimes you post something else? See, the thing is, I can't really do that on this channel. Okay, this channel, it's gonna stay as Fall Guys only. And I'm not saying that just because of the branding. Like, I could rebrand the channel. It's just that when you have a channel that is just one game, you can't really make content on another game or something else entirely without the views kind of just flopping, because YouTube sees your channel as, okay, I'm gonna target your content towards people who watch Fall Guys. But then if you do another game, then there's going to be Fall Guys players who might not know what you're playing, recommend it to them, and then they're not going to click because, one, they don't care about you, or two, they don't care about the game you're playing. Tropical Tides does not count. I hate that update. Well, we can just say it is the last update that got new content apart from cosmetics. Same thing on the levels I'm working on. I have no interest in making levels to be featured instead for pure passion. Yeah, like we all just have passion in this game, and like it just sucks that no one really knows that. Okay, no one at Epic Games is gonna take that into consideration because, like, why would they? All they care about is Fortnite at the end of the day. So, Bloomer Games would go hard. We need Bloomer Games. Make that channel right now, Blooms. Post like one video on it and then go back to your main channel. Yeah, when I go play Fall Guys, usually it's to make new rounds. I wish I had the skills to make creative rounds, but I won't have the time to do that. I definitely won't. Epic is a corporation at the end of the day. It's like talking to a brick wall. Yeah, no one has a soul over there. At least, the higher ups. Like, I know there's genuinely employees who might care about this game, or like Rocket League, and not entirely Fortnite, but yeah, the higher ups, all they care about is money and like nothing else. Don't think most people can say they probably have like 5,000 hours on this game. Goodness knows how much, like, how many did Centric say he had? Because I remember Centric said he had like thousands of hours or something. I don't know, or maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't know. But yeah, like there's people. How do people have 100,000 crowns in this game? That's something that's like mind-boggling. How have you played 100,000 games of Fall Guys at least? How the heck do you do that? What the heck? Are they human? But what if a company bought Fall Guys? How would the game look? It would be so cool if someone bought Fall Guys, and actually cared about it. I haven't started a game in so long, by the way. Let me just do this again. But yeah, someone has to buy Fall Guys. It's not gonna happen, but it would be so cool if it happened. Because then someone would actually start caring about this game. But yeah, it's not gonna happen. If I was Epic, I'd just shut down the game at this point since it's barely hanging by a thread. I don't think it's like that simple because I genuinely think it has to do with Epic like caring about their image. If they say that they shut down one of their big three games, that's obviously like not gonna help them in many ways. Okay, that's actually gonna hurt their image. And like they don't care about updating the game just as long as it's alive and the servers are up. Not if it's getting any new content. If the servers are just up, it counts as one of their games. That I think is like a main. I don't know who said this initially, but I have like really taken what they said into consideration because I think it's true. I think it's just them trying not to tarnish their image. I genuinely think it's that. There isn't a game like Fall Guys anywhere. Yeah, that's like if there was another game from like Fall Guys, then I would just focus on that, but there just isn't. There straight up isn't. They don't even see Fall Guys as their main game. They just like don't really care about Rocket League or Fall Guys. It's all just Fortnite. And like, especially as someone who doesn't play Fortnite, it sucks because like I know there's a lot of Fortnite players. It's like one of the biggest games out there, but it just sucks as a non-Fortnite player. Okay, whatever. I died. I played Stumble Guys for like 2 weeks, like 3 years ago. Dude, that is 2 weeks too many. That is 2 weeks too many. But yeah, Stumble Guys is just pay to win, and like the company behind it is just so cruel. Like, no, dude, it's just no, it's raps for that game. I would like to see it shut down, honestly. All we have are these trash copies like Eggy Party and Yunmeng Star. Chinese Fall Guys copies. I mean, I've heard of Eggy Party, not the other one. But, yeah, like, no one can really replicate Fall Guys. And, like, to be honest, yeah, Joe Walsh really did carry this game. Like, we would not be here right now if it wasn't for him. And now that he's left, it's just... It's like, I don't know if there's anyone who has a creative direction for Fall Guys right now. Who is, like, being paid enough to do so. Like, I don't know if genuinely the creators of Fortnite maps, Fortnite creative maps, are being paid more than their actual employees because we're laying off 1,000 employees. Then that says something about what's going on inside there. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to like think about this pretty hard. I don't know, like what I'm thinking right now is okay, maybe I focus on Fall Guys content for 1 year. If I manage to like or like maybe not a year, 6 months, I don't know. But I think I could maybe focus on Fall Guys content for a certain amount of time and okay, do Fall Guys content, focus on that, and depending on how it goes, 2027 is gonna be the deciding factor, right? I don't really know, but that's what I've been thinking because I don't want to abandon this. I don't want to abandon this project, this channel of mine. I don't want to abandon it. I really don't want to. But if it's gonna have to come down to it, I'm gonna have to. I don't want to. I'm gonna have to. If it really does come down to it. If it doesn't come down to it, then okay, I'll keep going. But yeah, like I'm lost on what to do, really. So, what else do we have? Big Eatus Tour. Nope, that's 18 players. We can't have 18 players in current year. And favorites, sure. Hear me out. Wait for the next Brain Rot game and make a UEFN map out of it. Earn a ton of money and convince Epic Games to give me their franchise rights. Hmm. Doesn't sound like a bad idea, but it probably is. No, actually, I'm kind of tearing up right now. Like I would be as well, but gosh, I'm so sad that it has to come down to this. Because I was thinking for a certain period of time, okay, I'm gonna lock in on Fall Guys content until it shuts down, right? Then I was thinking, okay, I have these other options, and they seem to have, like, way less risk than anything else. So should I just, like, what the heck do I do? And since then, since that occasion 2 days ago, everything has just spiraled out of control. So, yeah, that's why I'm lost. For now, focus on your studies. There will be a content update soon for next month. So add something more, then keep doing what you already do. If it's more autopilot, follow what you want to do. Like, it's not that I want to stop doing Fall Guys. Like, if I could do all 3 ideas that I have, I would do them. But, like, again, like, it's just, I don't know which one is better off. Like, I know Fall Guys content is something that I love doing. As much as I've taken breaks, it's mostly been my fault and not necessarily the game's fault. And it has to do with upload schedules, that's the thing. I was thinking on doing, like, a channel update video, you know, or, like, announce some stuff about what's gonna happen to this channel, but I was thinking, like, what that guy do? Like, do I keep doing Fall Guys? Do I not? But I want to follow through with Fall Guys. But how the game is right now sucks. But I really do want to follow through with it. Like, I want to follow through with it as much as I want to follow through with Geometry Dash or, like, variety content. It's just that, you know, I like them equally. It's just that there are certain risks and certain rewards for each idea. You know, and that's what kind of has me lost. And I can't just, like, you know, do variety content on this channel because it's gonna stay as Fall Guys forever. So I would have to make a new channel. But yeah. Like, I was gonna stick to Fall Guys, but yeah, like, I've just really been thinking. Like, I really do want to follow through with it, but again, like, you're not going to update the game, and the future of this game is looking bleak, and I'm not sure. I still really want to do it. Okay, come on. What's that about? I still really want to do it, but yeah, there's a certain glaring issue, I guess. Don't quit. I love your videos. And see, like, I've been building this for 5 years just for it to all come crashing down. Like, I don't want to let go. I don't want to let go. Yeah, that was very mean. That was uncalled for, but oh well. I guess it's just to let me yap a lot more, you know? And you just say teehee in the chat? Oh my gosh. I've been not uploading for like a month. I swear I'm losing motivation at this point. Like, I don't think any Fall Guys content creator is really that motivated now. And that kind of sucks because then there's just no content. And then no content just means it's not fun for Fall Guys on YouTube. So that's the kind of thing. That's the thing I've been thinking about. Like, Fall Guys content on YouTube is not that great at the moment. I wish I could make it better. But I mean, I don't know. It's just there is a reason as to why Fall Guys content isn't doing great. There is, and not just a reason. There are various reasons why that's not going well. And like, I would wanna help out, but yeah, it's very complicated. I throw shade at this game, but it's from a place of love and not for hatred. Yeah, that's what we all do. That's what we all do with this game. It's like, come on. What else is there? Let's play the vault, guys. Why is this still a thing? Let's play the vault, whatever. I like to see them do something wacky like Fall Ball Cup Trios ranked. Shut up. Please shut up. Okay, you know what? No, that would be... If they do silly stuff like that, no. Okay, no, you do have a point. Don't shut up. But do shut up with the Superstar emoticons, please. If the game shuts down, I'm never buying a thing from Epic Games again. Yeah, it's just... Gosh. Imagine if Fall Guys is as big as Pokemon. We would all be living the dream. Shut up! Doesn't Disney want to acquire Epic Games? That's just gonna make it even worse. All the content we're gonna see in Fall Guys is just gonna be straight up Disney skins, so that Disney can make more profit out of this game. But obviously, they're gonna keep it in autopilot because it seems to be working for them. That's all that's gonna happen. Oh, for goodness sake, you guys. You think he's Superstar by any chance? He might be Bronze. Not sure, though. I'm not too sure. Imagine being Bronze. Couldn't be me. Huh. I definitely do play like a Bronze player, don't I? I see you as subhuman if you bought the Disney t-shirt skin. Well, guys, so can you just admit you're a Disney... Shut up, I am not! See, the thing is that this is Epic Games' fault. They are the ones who are making the decisions, but it could also be Mediatonic's fault because they own the game too. I think we've all, like, it's not clear, right? But it probably has to do with Epic Games. Like, let's be honest, it has to do with them, probably. Most likely, because... they probably don't give enough budget to this game to keep it going and all that. And like, you know what I also wanna like rant about? Fall Guys Mobile. Like, I'll be quick with this because I'm tired, okay? I am so sick of like somewhat screaming into my mic for the past hour, but do you know like how big Fall Guys Mobile could have been? But guess what? On Android, you can get it via the Epic Games Store, the app. How do you get the Epic Games Store app? You get it via the website or via the Play Store. Now, how do you get Fall Guys? You get it via the Epic Games Store, which you get via the Epic Games website or via the Play Store. Or you're basically going from the Play Store to the Epic Games Store to Fall Guys. It's not like any sane person who doesn't care about games that are on the Epic Games Store are gonna install the Epic Games Store. No, like no one in their right mind is gonna do that if they don't see something that they like that is exclusive to the Epic Games Store. Like, why would you even have 3 app stores on your phone? And then on iOS, it's just not even available outside of the EU. Like, I don't know if they ever expanded it. Didn't they say they were gonna expand it? I don't think they ever did. Like, didn't they say we're gonna bring it to Japan or something, like last year or this year? They just didn't. Like, what? Thank you for game Fall Guys stuff. I hope we can do Fall Guys content once again. Like, again, I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit at least for this year. I'm gonna, like, do something. I'm gonna figure something out, but it's just, like, I'm obviously not gonna focus on it as much as I used to, as much as I want to, though. Or maybe I do. Maybe I will. It's just, I don't know what to do. Community level game mode or refreshes every like month would help a lot with replayability, in my opinion. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, why don't they just use creator made levels? That's just so stupid. They can take advantage of that, but they just don't. They only care about their levels, and they're the ones not making levels. Also, Fortnite is in Google Play. So why the frick do they put Fall Guys on there? It's just, gosh. If you're gonna abandon the game, at least let the community run the game. Yeah, exactly. Also, what is going on with my headphones, dude? Oh gosh. They're like even more broken than they used to be. Even if you keep the game popular for as long as possible, it'll all end at the same thing anyways. But it's just I'm thinking, like, should I just make the best out of it while it's still here? And like if something were to happen to Fall Guys, then like I just pivot? Like, do I just focus on this for a certain amount of time, see how it goes, and if it doesn't go well, I just make the change. But if it does go well somehow, then I it just feels like I'm kind of just wasting my time. It does sort of feel like that, but I just don't really know how to feel. Do you think there is someone else working at Mediatonic HQ aside from the engineer and janitor? Um, well, probably, but they're all working on a certain other game that is not Fall Guys. Switch to Party Animals Trust. And then again, Party Animals, it's not like it has, I mean, maybe it has a huge community. I wouldn't really know, but it's not like I see like what, how can I put this? Like very creative content about it. But then again, I don't watch Party Animals content, so I wouldn't know. What even inspired Fall Guys to become a game? Well, that's the thing. I think Fortnite was kind of the influence for this game, but yeah. Or like Takeshi's Castle. Yeah, I guess that. I mean, the kind of genre was, in a way, I guess, because of Fortnite. In a way, because this is not a battle. Is it? It's a party royale, I think, but are they the same thing? I guess. Have the community switch to Party Animals for 3 days and came running back to Fall Guys. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm afraid as well that if I just make if I make the switch, I'm just gonna come back running to this channel. That's another thought that just came into my mind. Has Royale lost its meaning? I don't even know what it means. Okay, my headphones are actually cooked now. Like, this stream, because I decided to do this stream, now my headphones are actually broken. Like, I think they're actually, like, beyond repair at this point. Well, they're working, but, they're, like, even more cracked. Buy a new one? I don't think they're gonna let me buy a new one. A new pair of headphones. I don't think they're gonna let me because I just bought these and now I'm gonna tell my dad, okay, they're broken. I don't think that's gonna go well. It can't be that hard to make a new level every 2 months. Yeah, like at least one level. Or is that too much to ask for? Like they couldn't make one singular level in 9 months. How is it possible that a human being forms in 9 months, but one Fall Guys level can't be made by the Mediatonic devs or Epic Games devs? I don't know. How is that possible? I have moved to Fast Penguin because despite it being different to Fall Guys gameplay wise, it gives me heavy vibes of Fall Guys and was still indie. Yeah, I should really get to playing that at some point, but whenever I have time, I guess. How many of Mediatonic creative level is the worst of all time? I think we all know what it is. I think we all know what it is. Right, guys? Right, guys? What letter does it start with, guys? If you say anything other than B, you are wrong. Also, if someone didn't join, whoops. And since launch, they added like 50 levels in a span of 1.5 years. Belly flop battlers? Where do you pull that one out from? You guys really don't know what I'm talking about? I guess I guess it's just that forgettable. But I'll never forget it for how bad it is. Blueberry Bombardment? No, I'm not talking about Blueberry Bombardment. Okay, B.O. B.O. Okay, one of you should get it now. One of you should get it now. Oh gosh, what the heck? Body odor? What are you talking about? There's not a Fall Guys level. Body blocking? Okay, that's not a Fall Guys level either. Guys, we're talking about Fall Guys graded levels. One of you should get this. Black Ops? No. One of you has to get this. Okay. Pro Epic Games. B-O-O. B-O-O. Yeah, sorry if I scared you, by the way. I didn't mean to. But yeah, B-O-O. Joyous Jelly Jumping. What the... No, that is not the letter. There is not a single letter B in there. Bubblegum Brew. How does no one know what I'm talking about? Oh my god. Dude, my headphones are falling out of my head. What the heck is up with this? Post ball. I had a heart attack and now I'm deaf. No problem. Alright, let me give you the first word then. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna pin that. There we go. Someone got it, finally. Oh my gosh, dude, what is up with this? It's genuinely broken now. Look, hear this. That is a piece of my headphones. Okay, it's genuinely cooked. That is not the worst one. For me it is. Okay, but being serious, yeah, that's not the worst one. It's just I have a severe hatred for it because, you know, it's school I hate and despise. But I will pretend it is the worst one. Always up, did I win the crown race? I think you won it by miles. I did not. I think I got to like 4,960 something or 70 something, and then I just gave up. Okay, now... Yeah, Beastie Guys, why not? There is too much Boom Blaster slander, I fear. It's deserved. It's deserved. Beastie Guys. No one has ever said that. No one has ever said that. You are genuinely the first person to ever come up with that. Did you add the crowns from ranked onto it? How do I say that I got like 2 crowns because I only got to bronze in the ranked cycle. I'm genuinely gonna quit this game again because of this round. Please, please get away from me. No, come on! You didn't even grab me, you just straight up ragdolled me, tackled me, what the heck? Gosh, dude, how do you find any way to inconvenience me? Where is the penguin? Come back, what the heck? Where's it going? Alright, I got it. Please just let me get to 25. I'll share the penguin once I'm done, please. Gosh. There we go. Goodness, that's so much to ask for. Okay, I'm genuinely taking off the headphones. Like, they were just slipping out of my head every single time. -1 Beastie Guy fan. Come on, it's gotta be at least -3 at this point. I'm gonna go now. The stream is making me have a midlife crisis. I'm kinda going through the same thing. And I'm only 16. You have more viewers than Squishy Man right now? Wait, what? Okay, but he also streams on Twitch. Dude, my voice is cooked. Also, what is this level? In egg out. What is this level, guys? Has anyone heard of this? What is this? Okay, now I remember this. You guys remember when we were having like new levels? You guys remember the days? Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Throw it in there. Okay. That works, yes. Does work. Please, can I go back? Okay. Help me out. I know I despise Boom Blasters, but sometimes they don't do evil things. Sometimes. Rarely. I can't get out of my head how Izzy said the name of this level was AI generated. I genuinely started to agree. Well, what the heck? Who just stole the egg from me? Why is there an egg up there? Can I get that egg? Yay. Okay, but I don't think it's AI generated, but I mean, it's not the coolest name, but it probably was made by someone. I see someone coming up with this name, honestly. Not that I can say much about naming things, but wow, red team, you guys suck. Who the heck is on red team? Who is red? Yeah, exactly. Who the heck is red? Are you even doing anything? Like, that one image, what does he do? That is red right now. What do they even do? Also, why? Come on. Oh, egg. Yes. Oh, what the heck? Who's shooting eggs like friggin' catapult? What the heck? I hope the person who made this level sleeps amazingly at night. I hope so too. What's going on here? The heck is this? Why are you saying eggs and DMs? What does that mean? I hope you win. I probably won't, but thanks for the encouragement. That was very mean, you know. Are you red? Oh, they were probably talking about something else. Okay, but I still want to point and laugh at whoever was on red team. They're not revealing themselves. They were just so embarrassed. They were probably by themselves, but no. What do you mean you couldn't get 20 points by yourself? Ow. Also, why can't we just have level variations at least? Why not this at least? Creator Showdown. See, we should have that. We should have something like that in Fall Guys. But we can't. We just can't have nice things apparently. Because I mean, we just straight up can't have nice things because guess what we're playing right now? Stomping Ground. Did anyone ask for this? I don't think anyone did. Also, did everyone just die? What the heck happened? It's just me and Deadhound plays. What the heck? How do you guys die on Stomping Ground? What the heck? You guys suck. Please, please, stop. There's another guy in the field. There's another guy in the arena. Can you stop going for me only? Anyways, there we go. A couple days ago, Blooms made a Centric level and called it Centric's got deleted later that day. What? There's no way that happened. What do you mean? I like Stomping Ground. Fall, dude, you're never allowed to have opinions ever again. What is this? 1v1 Royal Fumble? I want to make Fall Guys videos. Where should I start? I genuinely couldn't tell you. Like, it just has to do with making, like, enjoyable content, right? And that's, you kind of just have to get good at editing for that sort of stuff, I guess. And there is some sort of luck involved, I guess, sort of. And also that it's like 5 times difficult. It's like basically you're just starting YouTube on hard mode if you want to do Fall Guys content, but it's not impossible. You can definitely do it. It's just that I've noticed that a lot of new creators, they kind of just like make like a couple videos and then they just quit. That's the thing. Like they just I've seen some people who said they were like returning to Fall Guys, right? Some like old content creators, but they maybe posted like 1 or 2 videos and then quit again. That's the thing. It's a difficult situation. Saying this is the worst final when GoPro Pro exists is illegal. Wait, I'm actually kind of curious now. Are there content creators who like make content specifically on Fast Penguin? I'm kind of curious. Because I mean, I'm sure there's like a content creator for any game, right? Like there has to be. Yay. I know someone. Issue with Fast Penguin is that it's mostly known in Japan, but not anywhere else. No, but is there like, are there any English YouTubers that make just content on that? Like, I wonder. Because, like, as much as a game may not be popular, there's still, like, I assume there would be at least someone making only, like, content specifically on that game, right? At least I think so. I don't know. What is, why are you sending me TikToks on DMs? I think there is. That's given me a thought in my mind, but I don't think about it too hard. Okay, we'll do like 2 more games, I guess. What next? Wait, 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 guys. Wait, guys. Wait, wait, wait. Wait. Did I just see? Did I just? I forgot they added that. I forgot they added Sweet Thieves to customs. I genuinely forgot. Oh shit, we need to do this. We need to. Holy crap, I forgot they added this. Yes. One of the 3 things they've done in 2026. Let's go. I think I should make a challenge video or something as my first video. Yeah, just genuinely, like, just do something, in the game, but obviously try and make it somewhat creative. Like, you're not just gonna make a video about just playing Fall Guys. You've gotta, like, do something, right? Like, a challenge video, that's actually perfect, you can make any sort of challenge. That probably will be a good idea. Well, guys, but if I have fun, the video ends. So what, a never-ending video? Well, with Sweet Thieves, it would actually end really quickly. I think it would take like 5 seconds. Well, I mean, I don't know. If I had to be a guardian, then yeah, it would be never ending. What happened to what? No crap. Where are we all captured? What happened to thumbnail submissions? Yeah, they would have kept going if I didn't like die. The heck? Wait, there's no one here. Because there's no candies. Where'd all candies go? Who the heck ate them? What the heck? Where are they all over here? What the? Okay, I thought I grabbed that. Oh, what the heck? Oh no, dude. No. No. No, please. Okay, I got a candy in, yes. Thank goodness, thank goodness, thank goodness. I'm gonna free them, okay? We need all the help we can get. It's just one more candy, guys. We have to do this. There we go. Fall Guys, but I can't 1v1 the color blue speedruns on Lily Leapers Customs update is insane. 5 billion views. Imagine if you actually title a video that. What are we talking about? Yeah, you kind of missed the entire point of the stream. Hold on, let me turn on the light. It's just that I am kind of lost on what to do with YouTube because like, I do want to keep making Fall Guys content, but Fall Guys seems to be in not the particularly greatest state, and I'm like severely considering if I should stick to Fall Guys or stick to something else. Fall Guys, but I don't know. I forgot. I think hmm yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah, I should record that tomorrow. The Nice Trials, why not? Let's end it with this. Fall Guys gambling. Fall Guys gambling update is insane. Wait, no, that could get like actual. That could get a million views actually. Fall Guys Explore, but if Insert FG song plays in a round, the video ends. Fall Guys added guns. Fun fact: they brought back low gravity Thin Ice. So, I did not think about that. Well, if it does low gravity, I'm just gonna jump off. I don't care. Please stop. Fall Guys, my game language is French. That might just be the hardest challenge of all time. What the heck is going on here? Uh. Or like, I was thinking maybe I do Fall Guys videos and then for anything else I could just do streams. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm the streamer type. At least like with modern streams, right? Because for modern streams it kind of just feels like you have to clip for them. It kind of just feels like that. My bro hacking? What do you mean? What do you mean? Fall Guys with Tim Sweeney ignores the game. Oh wait, that video's overdone. Fall Guys player wins a Fall Guys game using genius strategy. No, what is up with Dexerto though? What is up with Dexerto putting Fall Guys clips for everyone to see? What's up with that? Now, shout out to whoever's at Dexerto and loves Fall Guys. They're actually trying to bring the game back. But all it does is just attract all the like what was it called? Like the Twitter Blue. It's not Twitter Blue, right? Twitter Premium. I don't know. All the premium like blue check users, blue check bots actually. That's all it does. You'll get further being yourself doing content creation as opposed to clip farming. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I genuinely think modern streaming is just yeah, like not something that I see myself doing. That's why I see myself more suited towards like just content creation, just making videos. Fall Guys player touches the color blue using genius video idea. I cannot. I It's like actually modern day Fall Guys daily moments. But like imagine if it was Fall Guys daily moments, but before every clip, like the narrator would say, look at how this Fall Guys player beat the level using this crazy strategy. What the heck is wrong with you? Fall Guys if I die strip. Um there are several problems with that idea. Uh Fortunately. How's it becoming 7 p.m. already? Yeah, I don't know. It's about to be 6 p.m. for me, and I don't know how I've been yapping for that long, or how anyone has stuck around watching this, by the way. Thank you to everyone who's been watching this stream, because genuinely, I don't know who's listening to me yapping for. I don't even know how long it's been. Well, guys, if I die, I wear a maid dress. No. No, just no. I'm pretty sure if that like ever gets put out on the internet, I am being assassinated. Like not probably not, but like yeah, I would um not be having a pleasant time with my family. And you're even trying to cut me off. You're gonna spam me with all this superstar emoticons and then just cut me off? How are you not dying? Okay, screw this, dude. I'm actually quitting Fall Guys forever, and it's all Circum's fault. Huh? Huh? When did this happen? What the? Wait, what is this? Wait, guys, what the heck are we doing? Why are we doing this right now? Okay, what's happened to Thin Ice? What have people come up with in the months I haven't played this game? Like, what is this? And this person doesn't even like use hacks or anything. How did this just happen? Actually, I think I know why, but we'll pretend like we don't know. What if I told you this is actually possible in low gravity Thin Ice? Well, yeah, I get it in low gravity, but like this is like normal gravity, thin ice, like actual normal gravity. I'm why? Yeah, I figured. I figured. New strat similar to Kami called the Wookiee. No, there's no way there's no way that's real. I Spooter, you just made that up, right? You just made that up, right? Right? Circums, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. You've been torturing me the whole stream. Did you not know this is the last game? Also, I guess I haven't like been listening to some people if their messages were on hold, so sorry. All right, anyways, WTF Fall Guys funny moments, then my street clutch. Wait, what just happened? Well, good job. Good job. You did it. You did it. You won nothing because you don't get anything for winning customs. Anyways, yeah, I think that's about time I conclude this stream because this was pretty fun. I enjoyed this stream because I got to yap for about an hour or more than an hour, and people somehow watched it. I'm honestly like still not sure what to do. I thought I was gonna come out as a new person by the end of this, and like know what to do, but I don't know. I do not know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, there will be a video actually, like at the beginning of May, I guess. Yeah, at the beginning of May. New video, guys. It's not gonna be a normal video, but it's gonna be a video nonetheless. So that's cool, I guess, for all three of you watching. I got to view 10 trillion, quadrillion standard deviation whole games. You certainly did. Oh, let's go. Yeah, it's not a quitting announcement. I'm not quitting. It's just that we'll be saying updates. Whatever I decide to do, whatever I think about doing, I will say in that video. But for now, yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Anyways, Boom Blaster trial. You're so right, Fox in charge. You're so right. I want to hide you from the channel from because you mentioned those three words. Okay, well, I tire, so good night! Exclamation point. Good night, Green Pea! Exclamation point. And okay, um, also look at my level in the Fame Pass, guys. Look at my level in the Fame Pass. That's just something I should point out. Just something I thought I would point out. Alright, anyways, see ya, guys. See ya next time. I'm not quitting, by the way, okay? I'm just heavily considering not focusing entirely on Fall Guys. That's all it is. Anyways, bye bye.